Hi and welcome back. This is Wilson Cubicle, and we've just got done listening and talking with David and Wayne regarding fitness and getting in shape for this summer. And now we're going to be talking to an anti-fitness expert, Redneck Ross. Hi, Redneck Ross.
Well, hey there, Wilson.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
So what is your plan for this summer and getting into shape?
Well, I'm pretty much already in the shape that I think I'm going to be in. You know, there's all different kinds of shapes and sizes for different people. My shape is mostly round.
You're round, huh?
That's kind of the way I like it.
Like an apple? Are you an apple, Redneck Ross, or are you a pear? Or are you?
Well, I'm not a pear, but well, I don't know really what kind of fruit. Maybe pumpkin-esque. I don't know.
Pumpkin-esque. Watermelon?
Yeah, watermelon. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. What do you feel?
I work hard on that too, by the way. That's
you
not
do.
easy to maintain.
It's not.
No, it isn't easy to maintain.
Well, how do you maintain your pumpkin-esque
well,
shape?
I drink a lot.
What do you drink?
I drink a lot of beer. I do enjoy to drink beer, and I already had 3 or 4 today.
Oh, you did?
Yep, I have a couple with lunch, and I don't drink before noon though. I don't drink beer before noon.
In what time zone?
Well, whatever one I happen to be in.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it's 5 o'clock somewhere kind of thing, and
That's a good song. I like that. And, I try to live by that myself, but whenever I wake up, I gotta give myself at least a good 4 hours before I have a beer. But after that point, it's on. And I'll I get a pretty good 12-ounce curl workout, if that's what you want to call it.
Do you? Well, how do you feel about David and Wayne and all their advice that they're giving on fitness and running and being a marathon runner?
Well, I see these people, and they just run and they run and they go to the gym all the time and they lift all these weights. I got enough. You only get some. My pappy always used to tell me, you only get so many steps in this world, and there ain't no point in wasting them all in one day for no reason. So, no, I don't like to do all that kind of thing. It seems like you're just running towards death faster.
Or does it? Okay.
I see them people in the gym lifting all them heavy weights and all that stuff. I work every day, and I got enough heavy weight lifting to do at work, and I don't need to do it when I'm off.
What kind of work do you do, Redneck Ross?
Well, we do a lot of work around the farm. Most of it's done with a tractor, of course, but
that's your heavy lifting?
Well, you got to get up on that tractor, and you got to pull those levers, and sometimes the hydraulics don't always work. You got to fix a hydraulic line, or my tractor's old. Doesn't work quite as well as it used to, and those levers get a little tight, and it takes a lot of effort sitting on that seat all day long.
Does it? Okay. Well, do you have a name for your tractor?
Well, I call my tractor Bess.
Bess?
Bess, yeah. That's not all we do around the farm, though. We got rabbits, we got chickens. You got to chase them chickens down. That's not exactly an easy task,
Are they quick?
I don't know if you ever seen that movie, Rocky, about that Italian fella from Philadelphia, I think. He was a boxer. He had to chase that chicken down.
Yes.
Well, I challenged him to come down here. He was in a little bitty square box chasing that chicken. I challenged him to come down here and get in my coop and chase my chickens around, see how he does then.
You got some tough chickens, huh?
I got some tough chickens.
So that Italian stallion, he ain't got nothing on you?
No, I can catch a chicken.
You can catch a chicken.
It's mostly about faking them out. You get one part of your body going one way, and then you get the top half of your body going the other way, and so they don't exactly know where to go. Chickens are stupid. But
Redneck Ross, I'm looking at you, and I don't know how you can get the top half of your body going a different way than the bottom half of your body without rolling over.
Well, and if you do, you just got to be careful that you don't roll over on a chicken. We got other animals here on the farm too, and we got rabbits, and you got to eat. So that's we eat rabbit and chicken, and so you got to catch them chickens, and you got to kill them and put them in the freezer, and that's all real hard work. So that's where I get my exercise from around here.
Well, I know that Wayne had given us some advice on how to eat right and everything. So you think by eating chickens and rabbits and beer, do you think is that your diet, or what else do you eat?
Well, eating right for me is making sure the fork gets in my mouth and then back down to the plate to get more food so I can get back in my mouth. That's what eating right's all about. I don't, if it tastes good, I'll eat it. I Well, we eat a lot of fried foods, and that's
Fried foods.
well, you know, that's that fried rabbit and fried chicken. That's some good stuff, you know. You know, top it off with some collard greens out of the garden, which, by the way, is another good form of exercise. You know, all that gardening we do around here, you got to get. You know, of course, my wife does most of it, but
So your wife's in shape?
Well, I watch, so I get a little bit of that, but
Okay. You watch her while she's
Yeah,
doing all
yeah,
that. All right,
yeah.
all right. Well, does she gets down there and she pulls the weeds, or what does she do for exercise?
well, you know, she takes that water hose and she attaches it to that sprinkler, and she sits there and watches that sprinkler go back and forth for
That's her
a
exercise?
couple hours. Well, you know, you got to drag that 100-foot of water hose from that tap all the way over where your garden is. Sure, that's a little bit of exercise.
All right, all right. Well,
That's how we do it down here.
is she as round as you?
Well, I wouldn't call her pumpkin-esque.
Squash-like?
Yeah, she may be a little more flat-patty pan squash. You familiar with those? We got some of them in the garden if you want to see one.
Well, I think I'll take you up on that someday.
All right.
We'll go down there one day and we'll look at your garden and your animals.
Which is really healthy for you, by the way. That flat-patty pan squash, but they also fry up nicely.
They do more
Yep.
fried food for
Yep,
you,
more
huh?
fried food. Slice them suckers down the middle and cutting out nice little slices out of them. You know, dip them in that batter and throw them in the grease, and they fry up real nice.
So what do you think about David and his marathon run?
Well, you know what? If that's what he likes to do, then more power to him. But I just don't get it.
Don't get it?
I've seen them marathon runners sometimes on TV. It just don't seem healthy to me. So they lose control of their innards, and their poo starts running down their leg because they don't have any control of their bodily functions. And how can that possibly be healthy for you? I don't understand. I've seen episodes on the news about all these athletes that taking all these medicines and all these herbs and stuff, and they, you know, top physical condition, and then 2 weeks later they drop dead of a heart attack in practice. Well, okay, well, I'm 42 years old and I never had a heart attack or a blood clot yet, so I think I'm doing just fine.
Do you do? Okay. Well,
It's you know, beer is a blood thinner, is what I've heard on TV.
is that right?
Yeah,
It's
so,
a blood thinner.
Yeah, you got to drink enough beer every day to keep them blood clots from
Well,
happening.
every day they're coming up with new studies saying beer and wine is good for
That's
you.
what I'm saying. You know, next week there's going to be a study that says coffee's good for you. So, you know, I don't drink a whole lot of coffee, but I'll have a cup in the morning. You
Well,
know.
I've also heard coffee is good for your sex life.
Is it? Well,
I guess you don't drink a lot of coffee.
Well, I might have to see if I can get Marge to start drinking a little more coffee then.
Marge needs to drink coffee.
Maybe Marge needs to drink a little more coffee.
Well, Redneck Ross, we've really enjoyed having you on our show. We're sorry that you don't want to, you know, go running with David and, you know, exercising and working out with Wayne. They seem like real strong, fit men and everything. And
Well, my show's coming on in about 30 minutes, so I don't have have a whole lot of time to sit around.
what are you gonna sit
Well,
around
you know, I
watch?
like watching that Wheel of Fortune every night. And,
Wheel of Fortune?
You know, that Pat Sajak and that Vanner White chick, she's she's not bad looking. I bet she runs, but she probably has to, running off from all them boys chasing after her. But yeah, so Wheel of Fortune be on a little bit, so I ain't got time to be running down the street for no reason.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Redneck Ross. We've enjoyed having you on here. And next week, we're going to be talking with Amanda, and she's going to talk about the microwave generation. So, see y'all next week.
Oh, now I like them microwaves, by the way. Hot Pockets. That's right. I love them Hot Pockets. So I just that you might come back and visit with me about that one, because I can talk about some Hot Pockets. Yep.
All right. Thank you,
All
Redneck
right.
Ross.
Come on down anytime.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.